So you want to start skateboarding, but you want to make sure you do everything completely right. Well, I got the video for you. Welcome to Skate Journey. My name is Mike, and today I'll be showing you the 10 things you should never do as a beginner skater. Number 10. Skating with a Walmart board. Don't do it. Let's take a look and see what happens if you do. Well, that hurt. Let's go take a look and see what went wrong. Alright, let's take a look here. Wheels don't even spin. Not that one, not that one, not this one. Oh, even the fourth one. Great. You know, while having wheels that don't spin is already a big problem, let's take a look at what else is always wrong with Walmart boards. Alright, well, let's see here. Well, first of all, this is an old Walmart board, but I can even tell through the dirt and mud that this grip tape is literally just made out of, like, wallpaper. It's not even real. Not even real grip tape. Sometimes I feel them they're even, like, made out of rubber or some other weird material. This ain't good either. This is freaking plastic trucks. You can't skate with plastic trucks. Speaking of plastic trucks, I got a quick story for you. When I was 12 years old, I got my first skateboard. It was a Walmart board. Go figure. But that's why I'm telling you not to start with a Walmart board from my personal experience. So the story is, I had a Walmart board with plastic trucks, and in my mom's house there was a 4-stair, and when I went to ollie down the 4-stair, the trucks literally exploded. They just exploded. And I fell right on my face. And that's when I decided to take my birthday and Christmas money and go to a skate shop and get a real skateboard. Support your local shops if you have any. Number 9. Don't use regular shoes to go skateboarding. So the reason you don't want to skate in normal shoes is because they don't have the proper grip and they're also not as durable. This will absolutely rip. This will absolutely rip. So don't use that. When you skate, some tricks require you to slide your foot up and down the grip tape. Normal shoes will rip. Now you're gonna want to skate with is what the? No! What is that? No! Number 8. Pushing Mongo. What is Mongo pushing, you might ask? Mongo pushing is when you push with your front foot instead of your back foot, rendering you unable to turn. It also puts you completely off balance because you're standing straight up as opposed to sideways. It's really not good, and I don't recommend doing it, especially as a beginner. Number 7. Starting too big. Now I know you're excited to start skateboarding, but you gotta be careful because there's some things that can really get you hurt. Trust me, I've been there. Some examples of starting too big or being too ambitious are these 3 features I have here. We got this grass gap, we got this long rail, and we got this pretty high rail. So talking about this grass gap, it's about 5 feet long and about 2 feet tall. Now it might not be that tall, but that gap is really long. So as a beginner, you shouldn't try to tray flip it first try. It's not going to work. You're going to dislocate your spine. The next thing is this long rail. It's a long rail. I want to say it's about 20 feet, maybe even longer. But the sketchy part about it is that there's no way off of it. So as a beginner, you shouldn't be trying to kick, flip, front board it. Otherwise, you'll probably smack your head open and dislodge your brain from your ear. And the third thing is this high rail. What makes this sketchy is that you need a lot of speed and a lot of pop to get up onto it. So you definitely don't want to try to 50-50 it as a beginner. You'll probably slip back and your big toe will probably hit your heel. On the same foot, that is. Number 6. Practicing in the busy areas of the skate park. What I mean by that is not skating an area where a lot of skaters seem to be hitting a feature. They might be trying intermediate tricks, they might be filming a part, who knows. As a beginner, you should find an empty area that's mostly flat and don't try to skate on the features. Like, look at this guy. He just wanted to hit that box, and I'm over here going back and forth on it like an absolute idiot. So don't skate on features that you can't hit yet. Number 5. Skating with muddy shoes. Now another story. I've had multiple times where new beginner skaters have come up to me and asked to ride my board. Then I look at their feet. Their shoes are full of mud. I don't want mud on my skate deck. That's not cool. That's not good. And it's not safe. Now this right here is a perfect example of shoes that are just way too muddy. You're gonna slip out, you're not gonna get your tricks right, you're gonna ruin your grip tape, you're gonna ruin your board. Don't do that. Another example of shoes that... What? Not again. What is this? Number 4, sitting on the features at the skate park. Now I know that these stairs here look like a big old chair, but let me tell you, they're not. They're stairs. Now this here might resemble a couch. It's not really a couch, it's more of a ledge. Now this right here might perfectly replicate a bed. But let me tell you, it's not really a bed. I don't think it's very comfortable. It needs more springs. Number 3, hesitating to... Sorry. Number 3, hesitating to wear helmets. As someone who's been skating for 17 years, look, even I wear a helmet sometimes, mostly on vert ramps. I also have elbow pads, just in case if I need them, and also on top of that, knee pads. Because a couple of years ago, I actually smashed my knee on a half pipe, and it really hurt. However you think people will judge you for wearing a helmet or elbow pads or knee pads, don't worry about it. Skaters really don't care if you're wearing any of this protective gear. It's good for you if you're a beginner, honestly, because even I've fallen and smacked my head a couple of times when I was beginning skating, and I kind of regret not wearing a helmet in the beginning, but I think you guys should, really. Now before I get to these last two, I just want to give a heads up that I'm going to be switching gears a little bit here and talking pretty serious stuff. Number 2, being afraid to ask for help. It's never a really good idea to be afraid to ask for help, especially if you're beginning. I'm 17 years into this thing, and even I ask for help sometimes. For example, the other week there was this guy that was doing really good hard flips, and I'm okay at hard flips. It's one of my favorite tricks, but I think I'm just okay at them. So I asked him for a couple of tips, and he actually taught me a lot. So especially if you're a beginner, it's always a good idea to ask people for help. Most skaters actually really enjoy helping people, myself included, hence why I'm starting a channel about helping skateboarders. Finally, we get to number 1, which is don't give up. If you're a beginner skateboarder, the worst thing you can do is give up, because then you're never going to actually begin skateboarding. Honestly, the worst thing you can do in anything that you're trying is give up. Don't give up. Keep going, keep trying. Failure is the consequence of progress. And in skateboarding, you're especially going to fall a lot, you're going to get hurt, but you're going to get back up and you're going to try again, because you are a skater now. In my 17 years, I've broken my ankle twice, I broke my wrist, even just last week I bruised my finger really badly. But as skateboarders, we always have to get back up and keep trying, because we're skateboarders and that's what we do. Skateboarding can teach you the best life lesson, which is anytime you fall, you have to still get back up and try again. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. I've had tricks that have taken up to 2,000 attempts. Just for that 2 seconds of landing it, it's always worth it as a skater. I can tell you, you could ask any skater, that's how they all feel. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to have regular scheduled uploads every Saturday. See you then.